Should cuff. Said yo. Should cuff. Said him first.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Let's get this down pat. Make sure I unmute this time when I start the stream.
Dark Blade. Said
Dark
hello,
Blade.
Sensei.
Good morning. How are you, Dragon Emperor? We did have some chess informant conversation this morning. The fellows at Chess Informant are sending me Danny Gormali's book, Chess Analysis Reloaded. And we are going to be checking it out on stream. It is actually exactly what I'd like to do for the most part. Let's put a link up just in case for that book that should be arriving
Dark Blade.
at any time.
Said slightly overslept through my morning classes.
Oh no, sorry to hear that. But as I know, sometimes you need to sleep. Sometimes you need to sleep. Yesterday morning I was banned, as everyone knows. If you check my social media posts, the image of me having registered for the previous morning's stream games, but I wasn't planning on streaming on Wednesday morning. Unfortunately, I fell back asleep in the process of setting up the tournament, and I wasn't able to get it. Nice 7 streak. Ron Hay, beast mode. Ron and I made a really great comeback in the Opera-Spiel event yesterday, I have to admit. Let's see if the standings are still up from Opera-Spiel. Yesterday afternoon I was at school. Fortunately, I did not have a class. And the one class that did interrupt, I managed to accomplish about, I went from 19,000 to 20, almost 28,000 points yesterday, accomplishing an incredible amount. Got the Halloween Gambit in, among other things.
Said congratulations on the victory yesterday.
And I won the tournament. That's true. I forgot that I won the tournament. So I managed to pick up like a gazillion points. But I didn't get anywhere near 200 games, which I thought I would. Is it still up 16 hours ago? It's very difficult to win these when it's a small field as well, because if one or two strong players come in and you never get a game, it's very tricky. Very, very tricky. Let's go back to our teams. Dojo, Torbjørn, Hansen. By the way, this is Magnus Carlsen's early coach before Simon Agdestein. Torbjørn Ringdal Hansen has a book out on the Khan, and he more or less must have a very good philosophy for teaching a foundation for chess. Simon Agdestein and I are on the same page. I assume that Torbjørn and I are the same. I have to look to see if I actually played him. I don't believe I played him, but I know we were in the same event together in Oslo. Looking forward to getting some games in. I hold all of the Norwegian players in great respect, not just Torbjørn and Magnus, but all of them have this really great mental attitude toward the small successes in life. Oh, great. All right. It's almost better when I don't know that I'm playing Ron, honestly. I think in all of my wins recently, I did not know that I was playing Ron. Ron is a little bit underperforming today. I'm not entirely sure why. On the copper line. And now for something completely different. Can I do it? No. I cannot.
First kiss ever I took, like a page from a romance book. Sky open in the Hershey.
Yeah, I am gonna fight for it. And now I am in trouble. There's no doubt that I am in trouble. Can I go this way? It's a bummer. Can't believe I hung a pawn like that. Oh well, if I am going to hang a pawn, let's do it in a queenless endgame. Let us do it in a queenless endgame. Dog barks and the bird sings and the sap rises and the angels sigh. So the best way, still, go back as if I could. All spec house and plywood, tore up good, down on copper line. It doesn't come as a surprise to me, doesn't touch my memory, man. I lifting up. Looking for compensation. Down over copper line, half a mile down to Morgan Creek, only living for the end of the week. Hercules and a hog-nosed snake, down on copper line, yeah. We were down on copper line. Oh, down on copper line. Wise guy Ron. It won't take it. 6-time repetition. You know what it is? I don't think we can do it until we get closer to 30. But Ron, you're a gentleman and a scholar. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Proof that I don't have any special settings for pairings. Otherwise, I think if I had it in me, if I were corrupt enough, I would say, I don't want to play Ron Hay. I'm tired of losing to Ron Hay. I do have to message Reykjavik about possibly streaming my games. And if I do stream my games, do I worry about adding commentary, finding a commentator, doing all that stuff? Oh my god. Tragic, right? Robert Yaw over the board. In Germany. Oh no, I'm terribly sorry, Ron. You and I should both be on the first page. So what did I do wrongly? I definitely played the first part of that game correctly. Let's take it off of my. Usually I'm on the white side. Spielman Indian, they're calling this. The Spielman Indian. Wow, knight takes d4. As black, I have 3 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. I was about to have 5 losses. Knight c6, I shouldn't be fooling around. And I do need to get d5 in before you get c4 in so that I can grab the space. Yeah, that's no.
No works. Said hello there.
Good morning, South Africa. Or good afternoon. Good afternoon, South Africa. I'm realizing I'm missing South Africa in my time chart over here. I've got New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, New Delhi for covering the Asian sector. And I probably should take out Baku, because that seems redundant, right? 1 p.m. Maybe not. So it goes across like this. 10 a.m. in Sweden, almost 11 a.m. in Sweden, almost 10 a.m. in London, Sweden, London, Los Angeles, Baku. So where would I put? What time is it in South Africa right now? It's probably the same as Vaho. It's probably 11 a.m. in South Africa.
Nicodonius said, oh no.
Oh no?
No works. Said 11:52 for SA. Nicodonius said, I am going to get one of you guys.
Oh no, indeed. Yeah, that's how the Swiss system works. I finally added some flair to the dojo.
Nicodonius said, why are you both late so much?
Well, me, I'm trying to wake up and get myself showered, sometimes shaved, and I have to get ready for the school day as well. And chess informant
Kingslayer Sloan said, how dare he be late?
Yeah, thanks, Rogan. We have a new French Bishop chess cast up. The French Bishop chess cast.
Nicodonius said, Kingslayer Sloan, I know, right? Kingslayer Sloan said, him always on time.
Always on time.
Kingslayer Sloan said, not late once.
On time is early. No. Early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable. What am I playing here against this fellow? Knight c3? I do have to check my GTO. Uh-oh. Andre
got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you.
Well, Andre has been around for quite a while.
I got you in my space. I won't let go of you.
He's even in the Blitz 960 arena.
Kingslayer Sloan said, Cantibi late IFD, you never turn up is my trick.
That's also an option.
I'm latching on
Uh-oh.
to you.
Oh, that's just them trying to send a link to the tournament. Uh-oh. Let's do this. Copy link address. And where is my inbox? That was 14 hours ago. Just got up. Send a link. Yeah, there you go. He was a little late if he just got up 14 hours ago. Oh, I wanted to send him a message. That's what I was doing. Let's give him the whole spiel. Bummer. This is the awkward part about not always getting a game. So the chess informant people and I were conversing this morning, and I had to let them know that I already had a couple of books. But I definitely have to get some promotion in on their books, because they have been super religious about sending me stuff. MD Night Zero also sent me Cambridge Springs 1904. So this weekend, I've got a lot of work to do to catch up. And I'm behind with Ron on, let's see what my list says. Purdy, Tiger Hilar Person. I'm going to restrict it to just world champions from now on. I have very little motivation sometimes for the lesser players, and it's so much work finding really good games by those players. Like Tiger, yes, but even he is kind of, you know, fishing around. But Purdy, also very tricky trying to find his best games.
Nikodonius said, so no Sokolsky then.
I don't believe he requested Sokolsky, but I know exactly where you're headed with that request. No Sokolsky. No Van Keet, no Sokolsky.
Said not yet.
Now, I'm definitely going to refund it if it's not a world champion, and that's what I should have done for Ron as well. When I realized that, I mean, I was just ambitious. I was just like, okay, let's try doing Purdy, and let's try doing Tiger Hilar Person, because I like them both immensely. Not entirely sure that this is not winning for white. And especially now after, oh, I guess he has rook to c6, a5, rook a6, a4. I'm not sure how this game is going to continue. The weakness on h3 is pretty dangerous. f6. Vishnuvel. I want to see how this game continues here just a little bit. Hopefully I'm not losing my other game. What do you think? Am I losing the other game? 1 second here. No, I collected the win. Ooh. I better check to make sure he didn't come in and make a move at the last minute, and I'm the one who forfeited without making a move. I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. So is it time for e5, fe5, de5, queen e5? No, there's no future in giving up those pawns, is there? No, this is not good. There's no way in on that side of the board. No, you didn't have to take. That's the cool part. You did not have to take. Uh-oh, now you're not queening at all. Because he can just take that one. He's hoping for the bishop pawn draw, I believe. By moving away. Franco Kolar with the sliming win. Eternal versus G Serp. I think for the time being, Wednesday morning streams appear to be out, I'm afraid. If I can find my schedule. I will clobber the setting for the schedule. Stream settings, yada yada yada. Channel, schedule, found it. Yeah, I'm clobbering the Wednesday morning stream for the moment. That way there's no expectation of a stream on Wednesday mornings. Nico, good morning.
Nico de Onios. Said me, I think I can t-stop that pawn stockfish now mate, just give up your knight and it s equal.
Yes. All right, we're going with bishop e7. Whoops. Uh-oh. I'm going to take the isolated pawn. And am I going to sacrifice? Do I play rook to d8 or knight c6? Knight c6, rook d8. Knight to b3. I have to go this way. You got it. Inside is where your heart goes. Oh man, he's got me here. He's definitely got me here. That's a bummer. What was I thinking? So knight c3 could have been a better move, as it turns out. Knight c3 over knight b4 would have probably crushed me. High expectation is high. So it's official. I'm down one pawn. For what it's worth. And now for something completely different. Some deep despair. Can I? Ask the lonely. So far, how am I doing? I see. Well, we did gain time on this. Trying to get my knight back to the side, to the scene. Check. Take time. And now for something completely irrelevant. Half a man used to be. Half a man used to be. Aye, aye. Nico had me positionally and in so many other ways there. It was definitely a game I should have lost. Let's see what we get out of this.
Nicodeonius
I didn't get to
said
check
not
my
until
stats.
we are playing with time odds you shouldn't he.
Eternal 007. I like it. But does he have any 007? Well, you're not supposed to do that. That much is true. My opponent is showing his youth. Moving the same pieces twice. Starts with E takes F4. Alright, so do I take? Or don't I? That's a good question. Yeah, let's just do it this way. And now for something completely different. We're going to put some pressure on that isolated pawn. Well, that was interesting. This pressure turned out to be totally different than I expected it to be. Mate in 2? I'm so sorry, man. I used to be a good player. Take solace in that. take solace in the fact that I used to be a good player. I used to know what I was doing. At one time, I was a beast. Yeah, the time odds that you get, or vice versa, are definitely in the simul games. You should definitely clobber the daylights out of me in the simul games. You get to devote 100% to your game in a relatively short time control, and I take forever. The Cranberries, very tragic lead singer operation. Ricarte from the Philippines. I did have Manila up here, that's right. I should replace Baku with Manila at the very least. And since I know that Vaho is a little bit ahead, I could replace London with South Africa. Africa's not represented on my chart. Vish Nouvelle. I wonder if the Russian flag is even possible. Ouch. I'm not sure about this one. Ricarte had it. Insult to injury. So on to Branko Kalar versus G-Serp. Why does it not show that I'm streaming? Does it show that I'm streaming? I'm a little worried. Every possible way. Okay, good. It does show on the main page. But does it show that I'm streaming if I leave the page? That's a good question. So I'm choosing the World Series of Poker this year over TwitchCon. I do not have a choice. Rook takes, knight takes. Oh, I see, just the plane overworking. I was expecting, was it the same here with knight takes? I don't think so. Rook takes, queen takes, rook mates. That's what I would have fallen for.
Hey, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on,
Get rhythm.
When you get the blues, you have a rock and roll feeling in your bones, taps on your toes, and I get gone, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, let's shoot
Oh
shop,
no.
slow down. He's got the dirtiest job in town.
World food.
Low at people's feet on a windy corner of
Is this a shopping market?
when I ask him while he shine my shoes how to keep from getting the blues. The granddaddy
World Food does not have a bad position. But I feel like World Food is going to get... I could be wrong, but I feel like World Food is going to get Zugs farmed. Yeah, I was thinking we needed to prepare that. Just a little bit. We needed to prepare that. So is H5. Rook, rook. Oops. That's a nice little trick. Grr. No time for Ron here. Gotta go for it. Rhythm. You get the blues. Totally unexpected that. But Rook F8 at least was creating some counterplay, but it didn't look good. 9 rounds. Round 8 starting soon. We seem to have a nice, healthy group hanging about. We're still in France. And this is one that I haven't yet addressed. So me, I do want to implode the center. E5. So this is the one that I always used to do. I would get into trouble here, right? That I could use somebody. Someone I could use somebody. Someone like me.
Someone like you. Off in the night while you live it up. I'm off to stay.
We definitely have to give that one what it deserves. And he's taking with check. I hallucinated that completely. All I know is that I did stop him from playing queen to b5. Queen to b5 in that position. And knight to b5 in that position. Now this line is terrible for black, honestly. D takes e4, and white is playing knight takes e4, and I can play a6. Seemingly okay. So anyway, let's look at the main line of the game. Queen a5 check, c3, queen e5, And this is the way the line has always gone for me. Interestingly enough, I've been black in this position many times. Let's just take a look. It's the first time, though, that someone has played bishop takes d7. Knight c6. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's good. So in this position, after queen e2, just bishop e7. How about that? Still a very practical try. If you don't hang your queen. All right. So let's just come up with a better plan here against knight on g to f3. How about that? They say this position is just dead equal, right? I believe in c takes d4. White is usually supposed to play e takes d5, queen takes d5, and that's the line that I want to be in. The age-old line. Have I been on the black side of this enough? Not enough. So when white castles, I play knight f6, they play knight d3. I usually play a6, but knight c6 according to Stockfish is up there. Queen takes d4, knight on b takes d4, it doesn't really matter. Bishop e7, knight c6. Tough to see the difference, right? I don't really want to attack his redundant knights. This seems principally the best move. And after rook e1, queen e2,
Nico said, can we look at our game a bit later? I am a
two versus the queen balance. Yeah, absolutely. We might have time now. Let's reload. Unless you're playing. You're not playing. Good. So the two rooks versus the queen. So this did turn out to be better for black somehow. According to our erstwhile
said quick
end.
1 hour session live 190 LFG. Erikido said,
Nice.
hey John. Nikodo
Your
News
per hour looks good.
said on move 25
Happy
Stockfish
belated
says
birthday,
it is almost
Erikido.
equal. Nikodo News
I know you were
said
probably
if I give up
partying
a
up a
queen.
storm. So where was it that you could give up a queen, though? So in this position, you should have taken. And taken the bishop pair. In my opinion. It says knight to d2.
Met Quick Chess said Erikido 23, you know about the pioneer African American pool player. Erikido said I was realizing it was my birthday when I started getting Facebook notifications lol.
Knight to c3, queen to a6. Yeah, it's just totally, knight takes c4. This is still so good for you.
Said I don't even
He's not on social media. Bishop d3 was best. Yeah, this was a blunder. Then I took over. So at what point are we talking about here, Matt? Quick, Nico.
Met Quick Chess. Said Erikido23 let Master Chess Dojo tell it was on his IG hee.
Cicero
Nico
Murphy,
Donius
World Straight
said
Pool
25th
Champion
May.
Cicero Murphy. He opened the doors for African Americans in the I don't know if it was the 1950s,
Nico Donius
but he was
said
ahead
with
of his
your
time.
back rank weakness.
25th move with my back rank weakness. What? Did I really do this? This was a terrible move. Right. But it's not two rooks for a queen. Ah, with the back rank weakness. Yes. With the back rank weakness indeed. So I can't capture. I miscalculated that one, Nico. This is good for you. This is solid. This is solid. So yeah, it's Cicero Murphy.
Pegasus SVE. Said 2 is the PC line. Humanly you think, God, I am in a bad place.
+2 is the human line.
Met Vic said reading about Cicero Murphy, impressive guy. He won the New York City Championship at age 16.
He was a member of the New York City pool community. We had a nice, in fact, that picture. There's a painting of the picture in Amsterdam Billiards of Cicero Murphy. He was definitely the guy in his day. Uh-oh, let's make sure I'm not playing. And I don't want to spot Bronco Kolar too much, because he's got me 4-1.
Erikido said we lost a few of our local legends this last year, unfortunately. Met Quick Chess said 250 runs wow back in the 60s. G damn.
Yeah, he had an interesting way of bridging on certain shots where he cups the cue in his hand, left-handed.
Said one pocket Hofer, John Henderson and Omar Kang, 750 plus Fargo.
Hall of Famers, John Henderson and Omar Kang. Oh, I forgot about Omar Kang. Yes. That's true. And now for something completely different. Takes. We've got our hook though.
Said Amar he was such a great player and good person.
We've got our hook. Should I play G4 first and then H4? Yes. That would have been better, obviously. This was a silly move on my part. How much sillier can it get? Come on here, dear boy. You're gonna go far. And now
and sweaty bodies everywhere. Hands in the air like we don't care. Cause we came to have so much fun now. Got somebody here, might be the one now.
If you're not ready to go home, can I get a hell no? Cause we're gonna go all night till we see the sunlight, alright.
So la-da-dee-da-dee, we like to party, dancing you and me, doing whatever
Yeah.
we want. And this is our house, and
This is our
house,
house.
and we can't stop, and we won't stop.
All right, this is part of the plan, right?
Can't you see it's we who about that life, and we
Can't stop,
and we won't stop. We run things, things don't run. We
don't take nothing from
nobody.
Yeah, yeah. To my homegirls, just
Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
can't get enough. Remember, only God can judge us. Forget the haters, cause somebody loves ya.
memories made till the night's through. Surrounded by the ones who love you. We all so turn up here, getting turned up, yeah.
So la-da-dee-dee,
Wow.
we like to party, dancing you and me, doing whatever we want. This is our house, this is our rules.
Daruosh. Thanks for following.
And we won't stop. Can't you see it's we who own the night?
Can't you see it's we who about that life?
And we
I can't believe I'm tied down to this pawn. Darush. Thank you for the follow, bud.
things, things don't run. We don't take nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
It's our party, we can do what we want to. It's our house, we can love who we want to.
It's our song, we can sing if we want to. It's my mouth, I can say what I want to.
And we can't stop. And we won't stop.
Can't you see it's we who own the night? Can't you see it's we who about that life?
And we can't stop.
Oh, did I have it on the last move? No, I didn't.
Won't stop. We run things, things don't run. We don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah. It's our party, we can do what we want to. It's our house, we can love who we want
Can't you see it's
to.
we who own the night? Can't you see it's we who about that life?
It's our song, we can sing if we want to. It's my mouth, I can say what I want
We run
to.
things, things don't run we.
'Cause we can't stop.
Well, isn't that interesting? I need to get this in quick before it happens. Woo! We may have saved the day, folks. I can't believe he did that. Can't believe he did that. Was he looking at my clock? Whew. So now it is 1 in 3. 4 out of 12. I'm 4 and 12, right? So it's 1 out of every 3 games. He wins 8. No, that doesn't sound right. Is it still? If I take away 4, it's 1/3. Yeah, 1 out of every 3 games. Still winning 1 out of every 3 games. I think that's right. Someone who does math better than me. This is a toss-up. I was also contacted, I'm going to cross my fingers that they are serious, about outpost chess. I'm a big believer in outpost chess. I will be doing some more research. I believe I have an account with outpost chess, but I haven't done anything with it, ironically. Darush9, where are you from, buddy? I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. Accidentally began teaching chess in 1984.
Nikodonius said my results today are depressing.
Why is that? Oh, remember our mate in one? Remember the 100 mate in ones? I never gave the second level and the third level. Basically now, you did the 100 mate in ones without an error, right? So basically under puzzles, puzzle dashboard, puzzle themes, for calculation, ironclad calculation, coordination, focusing, coherence, whatever you might want to call it. 100 mate in ones.
Said I already did 100 mates in 2 in a row.
Yep, and then you do the 200 mates in 2. And this forces you to calculate. I don't get any rating points for these, but 200 and then you do the mate in 3s. But I would definitely do 100 mate in 2s. And then try to do 100 mate in 3s, and then try to do 200 of each without an error. But I think that if you can do all the mate in 1s without an error, not a single red mark, it's good stuff. And I would just make sure you're on the hardest possible level every single time. And it makes you calculate.
Nikodonius said 200 is hard to count.
No, but you can do it on your main page. So if I go to my profile page, it says
Nikodonius
I'm
said
2 and
Lich's
0.
shows only last 100.
No, but it'll tell you when you have. Say I had a bad day not long ago. 135 and 1 and 4 losses. Got to 119 or 100 and something, and then I wiped out, that I wiped out, that I wiped out, that it was time to go to bed. And it remembers where you are here, but it usually starts you with an earlier puzzle. Note, this one will not count down here. Just to re-coordinate where we are. Oh, I gained a rating point on each of those. So needless to say, and you go back to your profile and you know you're at three in a row. So let's go back, and then here we are. It starts off with this one again, even though that one doesn't count. And then it gives you another mate in 1 and etc. And you can always check, hit the back button. Check, hit the back button. Check your profile, hit the back button. So yeah, definitely do 100 mate in 2s. In a session. Hey, did I not get my somehow I managed to finish in 3rd even though I missed the first 3 rounds. C'est la vie, right?
Pegasus SVE said tried the chess puzzle checkmate in 1 but played worse afterwards, but was clearly better with checkmate in 2, played well.
Yeah, and then do mate in 3s. Try to do, ideally you want to do 200 mate in 2s and 300 mate in 3s. And that way you are locked in because you're testing your stamina. I feel like it's very good for your stamina and maintaining focus and not hallucinating. Say, take that example that you were thinking about, the queens for the 2 rooks and the back rank mate. That was definitely the course that you should have taken, and I would have definitely been struggling there. and for whatever reason you chose not to do it, well, here we are. This is in German, Robert. Ja. Kevin Martin is doing some sort of poker tour. So, meanwhile, highly recommended doing the puzzles for just absolute mental stamina. Do not make a mistake. You've got something absolutely easy that you should be able to calculate very clearly, and the patterns for mates are priceless. They actually help you coordinate your pieces. So I do have Chess Informant streams coming up this weekend. Chess Informant 158, the instructional material. Please check it out. Click on those links below. Please give them the nod, especially the specials. They know they came from Twitch. It would be great to have the support in the channel. Let them know that we're watching, guys. Also follow on my socials. Join the Discord. Follow the podcast. Oh, let's just do it this way. The French Bishop, that's what I'm looking for. And the French Bishop Chesscast links. Thank you everyone for being here. Hopefully we'll have enough time to get all of our credits in. And we'll see if the new books show up in products. Darush9, thank you for the follow. We're at 6.4K. Namaste, Ron. Namaste. Let's give Ron another shout out. Mad Quick Chess.
Hey